Oké, hey, hallo allemaal, welkom weer bij Star Wars The Old Republic. Misschien dat jullie het ook kunnen zien, ik heb hier Dreaw Riddleton neergezet, aangezien, hey, dat moet ik dan gewoon eventjes neerzetten. Het is het eerst hier achter het blauwe. En ik heb het nu gewoon zo gezet dat het er dacht vandaan is gekomen. Want hey, dat vind ik wel zo logisch eigenlijk, dat het hier staat in plaats van hier. Goed, aflevering 125 denk ik. Ja, 125. Lekker weer op missie. Fishes in the dark, enter the Oasis cave. Schoon het pad volgen hier aan de linkerkant kom ik er wel. Natuurlijk vorige keer heb ik mijn wapen gebouwd. Met dank aan deze missie. Ik heb alleen nog geen idee wat ik nu moet gaan doen. Dit hoofdstuk, ik wist wel dat die zou komen. Alleen wat en hoe precies wist ik niet meer.
The Force is a paradox. It empowers and imprisons. It destroys and unites. It binds the galaxy together and tears people apart. It has a will, but needs a commander.
Logisch, logisch. Dankjewel iedere keer voor de uitleg, maar heel erg goed. Oh. Ja, ze gaan dus toch tegen me vechten. Mag mij er wel bij pakken. Ik ga eventjes gewoon doorlopen, anders dan kom ik nergens. Ah, nou ja.
You killed her children. She will devour you as revenge.
What hope do you have to escape such raw fury?
Escape isn't always possible. If you accept that death has power over you, it stops being your enemy and becomes an ally. When that happens, you don't have to fight.
Hehe.
You created peace from a violent confrontation. Impressive. Some believe you are destined to walk this path. Others think you make the choices that decide their fates.
Your alliance will collapse if you do not know yourself and the ideal you serve. Do you understand?
Whatever fate has in store for me and the Alliance, I'm ready.
Your way is clear, and so is ours. Do you feel it, Mar? The Force draws us elsewhere.
The exile on Odyssean is over.
A new path has opened, thanks to you. Our duty is to follow it.
Nothing's more important than staying to help me defeat Arkan.
Our time has passed. This is your war to fight. Trust in the path ahead. The Alliance awaits its commander. Farewell.
Tuurlijk. Jullie zijn niet zo belangrijk. Just a climbing ledge, oké. Wat zijn dit voor een mooie bomen? Mooi brandend dingetje ook weer. The Alliance Base Entrance. Oké. Ik ben terug bij de base. Ja, kom op. Ah. Welkom terug, Drew, bij de base. Dankjewel. Ik ben terug bij de base. Er staat ook helemaal niemand op me te wachten hier. Godverdomme. Nope.
Recon team gave the all clear. We're entering sub-level 4.
5x5, Major. Transmitting optimal path to the next security checkpoint.
Try not to shoot everything this time. There are only so many storage lockers to put Skytroopers in.
Well, that's half the challenge. What kind of Sith are you?
I've identified the hyperwave relay station's weak points. Demolition charges at each one will maximize the blast radius.
You want to destroy our best chance to take control of the Eternal Fleet? Unbelievable. I feel my IQ dropping just hearing you talk.
Maybe you'll forget how to breathe.
Your mission's complete. Get off this channel. And my planet.
Enough. Havoc Squad needs radio silence to do its job.
Where the blazes have you been?
Valkorion dragged me into the wilderness and almost killed me. Then he left my mind to go somewhere else, he wouldn't say. Satil Shan and the ghost of Darth Mar have been here on Odessan the whole time. They found me in the wilderness.
My mother's here? With Darth Mar?
Not anymore. They left on some other mission. But not before revealing what it'll take to stop Arkan. It's complicated.
That's an awful lie. It must be true.
Hold up, we've got trouble. A dozen knights coming in behind us.
Someone found your mess on level 19.
If that was true, there'd be twice as many.
Major? Major, come in. We've lost the signal.
We could salvage the mission if we send our backup.
She isn't backup. She's collateral damage.
Hold on, Senya. The Knights might kill her for us.
I'd rather ask forgiveness than permission, but I don't need either of them. I'm halfway through level 10. Consider the mission complete.
Understood and approved. Do whatever you have to.
Always do. Oh, look. Things to shoot. Be seeing you.
Chapter 13. Profit and Plunder. Nice. We zijn zo dichtbij.
Still no word from Major Jorgen or Kaleo?
Everything within a kilometer of the spire has been locked down. No signal gets in or out of that zone.
I warned you that Gemini frequency mission was dangerous. If they're alive, it won't be for much longer.
The gravestone could take the enemy by surprise. Buy me enough time to get our people out of the spire.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We can't throw the gravestone into the fire unless we know they're alive to rescue.
Too much remains unknown, and the enemy has had time to prepare its defense. We cannot risk any rescue operation.
I'll alert you the moment I hear anything, but until then, we're just wasting time here.
We could all use a break to regroup. That includes you, Theron.
I'm too tired to argue. Oh, almost forgot. Hilo Viz asked to see you, Commander. Wouldn't say why, but it sounded important.
Oké. Echt, toch zou ik een rescue operation voor hun wel belangrijk vinden. Gold Modified Carbine. Gold Renault. Good fucking grief. Ik heb dan nodig op de Profit of whatever. Gewoon dat ik het wapen van Gold Renault krijg, dat betekent al meer dan genoeg voor mij.
Did you see the way that imp glared at me?
Oh.
Hey, Commander, got a sec?
What's on your mind?
We're doing our best to keep the supply lines running, but most of the people I deal with aren't exactly philanthropists. We can't keep running this thing on goodwill and borrowed credits.
You're saying we need a steady income.
Or a really big slush fund. But look, I didn't just come here with complaints. I know a guy with a habit of showing up when someone's in need. He's reached out with an offer we can't really refuse, much as I might want to. You should meet him.
Ik weet wie.
So, he's what? A loan shark?
No, just a liar. And a cheat. And a thief. The only thing to trust about him is that he can do what he promises. Hear him out. Come on.
Well, this has been an interesting diversion, but I think it's time to wrap things up. I call.
Come on, Lana. Now? I fold.
So soon? Must be quite a hand. Let's see it.
I know that voice.
But how? You discarded every chance you got and never locked a card the whole round. The odds are astronomical. You cheated.
Yeah, even if I did. You sure the old boss of Sith intelligence wants to admit some shifty alien got the better of her?
Gold.
Still a font of outpouring emotion, as always. You should really try your hand at cards. I see you've met my shooting star.
They haven't seen me shooting anything. Yet.
Hilo tells me you're here on business. What are you scheming now?
The Eternal Empire spent the last 5 years pillaging every world in the known galaxy. Now, how'd you like to turn all that plundering into a profit for you and yours?
I'm listening.
I happen to know where they're keeping all that ill-gotten gain. Better yet, I've got a surefire plan to steal it right out from under their noses. I just need the help of a few talented, tough customers to see it through.
And your old partner sprung to mind.
Obviously. Ever heard of the Gilded Star? I'll stop you there. You haven't. It's one of the Eternal Empire's most tightly guarded secrets. A floating treasury circling the depths of a massive gas giant. The ship and the buried treasure all wrapped up into one neat little package. Well, maybe not little. By my estimation, it's the greatest sum of wealth gathered in one place since the Hutt Empire was a thing. So, you in?
I'm in.
When you're ready to get this show on the road, we'll be heading to Vanden to lay some groundwork. Hope you haven't lost your edge, killer.
Hell yeah. Welcome back, Gold Renault.
There she is, Vanden. Mind the ledges when you're walking around unless you fancy a death by scenic view.
You haven't mentioned why we're here.
Giant barge, full of money. Is this ringing any bells? It's out there somewhere, swimming below sight and scan range. There's enough magnetism in this place to rival my own. Would have been quite the headache for Mako, I'm sure. Bottom line is, we'll never find the Gilded Star out there, which is all the more reason to get our preparations underway. Such as picking up the last member of our illustrious crew.
How many people are we gonna need?
Half a dozen, give or take. This is the last one unaccounted for.
Dit is een leuke missie op zich. Het karakter ophalen in ieder geval. Laten we daar maar eens mee beginnen. De rest weet ik niet direct meer.
You should be in a warehouse, not far from the dockyards. I'll point out the place when I see it.
Okay. We gaan hier omhoog, oké.
This is the place. Ah, that container over there. So, this plan I mentioned, it's going to take the best identity forger this side of the galaxy to pull off. Problem is, he's been in hiding, specifically in that, for a long time. He probably won't be too thrilled to have visitors, especially not visitors who had his safe house shipped a few thousand parsecs unannounced. Be on your toes.
So you kidnapped him?
It's more of a change of address.
Fucking Galterno.
Raptr, is it? They always say retirement's a good time to travel. Why don't you come and check out the new scenery?
Tiresias, you've got a lot of nerve showing your ugly mug to me again.
Another partner you burned?
This one was asking for it, and we were never partners. I think you've got me confused for someone else, friend. Name's Galt Renault. Got a business proposition I think you'll want to hear about.
You can't play dumb with me, Ty. I know that face better than you do.
Galt tells me you're the best identity forger in the business. We could use you.
I've had enough of helping that fraud fake his own death. This time, it's gonna stick. A little gift for your hospitality. You can mail order just about anything these days.
Oh, oké.
That's gonna leave a mark.
In ieder geval, welkom terug, Galt Renault. Leuk je weer te zien. Ah, nog meer. Maar die nog. Kijk eens. Wat er nog meer? Oké. Deze gaat zo'n als eerste neer. Net zoals vroeger, Galt.
Still can't roll with the punches. You perfectionist types never learn. There's no such thing as a sure thing.
Why are we trying to recruit someone who wants to kill you?
He's the one with the grudge. After I made that body double, he went and swindled half of Narshana in my name.
Because Dretcher is literally the only one I trust to pull this off.
It's taken everything I know to stay hidden in this little prison. Every time I start to think I can leave, someone snitches on my new identities.
Galt.
So maybe I encourage Dretcher's early retirement. This little box is cozier than a coffin and a better place to reflect on how stupid trying to blackmail me was. But hey, ancient history, am I right? I'm more than willing to forget about our past disagreements if you do one more job for me.
I gotta help you again.
Listen, Dretcher, I don't know how much you know about life on the outside these days, but it's bad. If you want there to be something left to look forward to when you come out, I need your help.
And if you think it's hard to live under the scanners now, just wait until the Eternal Empires fully stake their claim on the galaxy. Sit tight, Dretch, and get reacquainted with the concept of hygiene. We've got one more stop to make before we get to the fun part.
Smooth.
Even kijken. Hierheen en dan zie ik al waar we terechtkomen. Oeh.
Punctual, gentlemen. Glad you could make it all this way. No trouble acquiring my little request, I take?
It's here. You got our money?
Of course, friend, but I'd be remiss if I didn't ask to see the goods first.
Nice.
Satisfied? That's a fine piece of hardware.
That should do.
You got our money?
About that. I was really thinking we should renegotiate the price. You know, seeing as I don't need the whole missile. Yeah, I thought you might feel that way.
Launch sequence initiated. Target acquired. Total atomic dispersal in T-1 minute.
You son of a... Make it stop!
Nah.
Hope you're a good runner.
Jumping might be faster.
T-minus 55 seconds. Warhead primed. Suffering index set to maximum.
You're gonna pay for this!
Suckers.
Abort sequence aborted. No stopping me now.
Ah, what did she do to this thing? Come on, it's not responding.
Are there any circuits you could cut?
Oh sure, dozens. Got any ideas which ones?
Tampering detected. Emergency detonation in 5 seconds. Nice try, jerks.
Now, I cannot tell if she did a terrible job rewiring this or too good a one.
3. Oh, so close. 2. I can't wait. 1.
That was great!
Ha, ha.
Come on, that was pretty good. Admit it.
As pranks go, high marks.
Don't encourage her. Allow me to introduce my partner, Vet. She has a habit of getting where she's not wanted. Like on your nerves, for instance. Did you get the warhead, or were you too busy practicing your lines?
Yes, I got it, Grumpy Pants. Though I guess those lizard brains will have figured out nothing's exploded by now. I'll see if I can't distract them.
Time to make ourselves scarce. We'll see you back at the hideout.
Toodles!
Nice.
Kunamo, Uban Choni Alipa, Eastin Koto,
I think I knocked him outside.
Jisa Picha.
Fucking pirates. zijn nog even naar de... Oeh, shit. Zijn er even neer. Mooi, dan weet ik dat er verderop nog eentje zit. Daar zit hij. Die is neer, dan alleen nog voor dat gootje naast hem. Mooi zo. Ah, nog meer spikes.
I think I knocked him cross-eyed.
Loot. Ik zit trouwens alleen wel op het einde, dus ik maak alleen nog voor het ene gevecht af. En dan daarnaast afgelopen. Oftewel, het zo al laatstjes sowieso in de beschrijving. Ik hoop dat je het leuk vond. En tot de volgende keer.